I'm making this quick video here about this emergency landing in Anchorage, Alaska, coming from Shanghai to New York. Big shout out to my friend Lane from New Zealand. Psalm 19:1. The heavens declare the glory of God, and the firmament declare his handwork. Hi, we met back in 2019. Great guy. I love you, brother. Unfortunately, we were not gonna be able to visit New Zealand this year due to this corona hoax, but perhaps we'll see each other again, if not here in the New Jerusalem. God bless you, brother. Love you in Christ. So let's go ahead and talk about these flights here. We're gonna watch a short video now talking about an emergency landing that took place in Anchorage.
On March 23, 2018, a 60-year-old woman on a flight from Shanghai to New York began having trouble breathing. When she started slipping in and out of consciousness, the pilot knew there was only one thing to do to save her: dump more than 65,000 pounds of fuel into the sky. The flight then made an emergency landing in Anchorage, Alaska.
The plane left Shanghai towards New York. In the middle of the flight, right in the middle actually, a lady who was experiencing shortness of breath, and the captain decided to land the plane. So that's why he landed the plane right here in Anchorage, towards New York. Now, I will explain this jet stream right here. This is how the winds go around, and the airplane cannot really fly a straight path over the center pole or the north pole here. This is what we call Mount Meru. This is the map. I'm gonna zoom in just a little bit. Okay, this is what what's his name, Mercator, drew back in the 1600s. He drew this map right here of the North Pole with Mount Meru right here in the middle, 4 rivers. That's why we are not allowed to go there. On today's map on the globe, you see a whole bunch of ice here, even in the Gleason's map. But this is most likely how it looks like. We are not supposed to, nobody. This place here is guarded by Russia. Okay, they're supposed to patrol this area here. So no airplanes fly directly over the North Pole. This is sacred land. I call it sacred because the throne of God, if you look in this perspective right here, okay, the throne of God is right above. Okay, we have here what we call Polaris, and the throne of God is right above it. So no one flies around exactly over this piece of land right here. So this is the path of the airplane coming from Shanghai on the flat earth. It's the only map that really makes sense, explaining not only flights but also the jet streams. If you compare, the globe makes no sense at all. It's all lines going up and down, zigzag lines. That makes no sense. But everything is better explained on the flat earth map. So the plane had to land right here in Anchorage on its way to New York. Alright, let's go back to this map right here. Here we have Shanghai, New York, Mount Meru right in the middle, and the flight that was supposed to go to New York, it had to land in Anchorage. Alright, that was the path of their plane, but this particular flight, due to an emergency landing, it had to land right here in Anchorage, Alaska. Everything is better explained on a flat earth map. Let's get a picture of the globe here. Alright guys. Okay, this is how the jet stream is supposed to work on the globe, which makes no sense at all. Zigzagging up and down, makes no sense. As you will see on the flat earth map, that's where it really makes sense right here. But what I want to tell you guys is that, you know, everything makes more sense on the flat earth map. This flight, just like the other ones, makes more sense on the flat earth map. You have the flight departing from Shanghai towards New York, but right in the middle of the way, he landed here in Anchorage due to an emergency. Right? So let's take a quick look on the globe here. Okay, this is how this flight would look like on the globe. Shanghai International Airport to New York, and even if we change here satellite, you see that you would have to fly directly over the North Pole right here, which no airplanes can fly. Also, actually, you have the polar, the jet streams right here. Okay, Anchorage being right here. So they say this is the correct route for the airplane, and alright, but as you can see, neither of them makes sense on the globe. But when you compare with the flat Earth map, it all makes perfect sense, because in the flat Earth map you see that they cannot fly like they say it flies over this area right here, the North Pole. Okay, guys, this is the jet streams around the flat Earth. As you can see, it makes way more sense on the flat Earth map. It makes no sense at all on the globe. But these are the winds, jet streams. You can see here in the middle, this is the North Pole or the center pole. The wind goes around here. It's called the polar jet stream. So the flight from Shanghai departs from here, and the airplane pretty much flies along the jet stream towards New York. And that's why they stopped right here in Anchorage as an emergency landing, because that's the way they do right here. They cannot fly over the North Pole, and I'm going to superimpose a map of Mount Meru right here and explain better. But this is the route. The airplane lives here, Shanghai, China, and flies along the jet stream towards New York City right here, because they cannot fly a straight path over the North Pole. This is the magnetic center here, so they cannot really fly straight from Shanghai, China to New York. They have to go around here, so they follow along the jet stream. I still have my book out there. It's available for free, okay? You can download the PDF. If you do want to order a copy from Lulu, I don't even know if they are shipping out any books because of all this, what's going on. No, I haven't got anything that I ordered from the US in about 2 or 3 months, not sure. So if you want to try, but you can download for free and read and learn about Flat Earth, 16 emergency landings proving Flat Earth. I also have a nice, I never talked about it before. Even before the book was ready, I did send a copy to Eric Dubay so he could give his review. So he wrote on the back cover. Those of you who have purchased the book, you know on the back cover there is a nice review from Eric Dubay. I'm gonna read it here for those of you who have downloaded but don't have this. Eddie Linkar's work is greatly appreciated by myself and so many in the Flat Earth community for helping facilitate the Japanese translations of 200 proofs Earth is not a spinning ball and the Earth plane, for his diligent activism on and offline spreading this most important message, notably on his YouTube channel Flat Earth, Banjo, USA, Japan, and Brazil, and now for his excellent, concise, yet comprehensive compendium, 16 Emergency Landings Proving Flat Earth. This book shows with more than 16 examples, using actual flight data, easily understandable charts, maps and pictures comparing globe versus flat route projections. The absurdity of assuming airplanes are flying over the rotating spherical Earth. Eddie and I agree that no map in existence can be confirmed completely correct without full independent exploration. But this book clearly shows, and your own research will verify, that all commercial airplane routes, and especially during unplanned emergency landings, make far more sense when charted on Alexander Gleason's 1892 Flat Earth map than they do on any globe map ever created. If you are a flat earther, a globe skeptic, or even if you have never heard of this subject before, 16 emergency landings proving flat earth is a worthy addition to any library and sure to spark some fascinating thoughts, stimulating conversation. Eric Dubay. Thank you so much, Eric, for this. I never really thanked you like directly. I mean, I did with extended message, but thanks so much. So the book is available for free, guys. I'm gonna leave the link here for you, and you download it and read it. If you have any question, you can write me. Actually, there's my email address on one of the pages of the book. So this is all for today, guys. God bless you. Stay safe. Don't trust the government, okay? Don't trust this COVID stuff. Don't trust the World Health Organization, WHO. They are all Freemasons or Jesuits, occultists, I mean, we are lost because these guys are in control of this beautiful flat earth. But, let's have faith that the Creator will soon come down here and clean this place out of all this weakness. Okay, God bless you guys. Love you all. Bye-bye.
You guys getting that? And I see also Flat Earth Banjo, USA, Japan, and Brazil. Just want to mention, it's good to see him in here. He did a fantastic video, basically exposing the lies of the globe, showing how they're taking these fly paths, these direct routes that definitely prove the flat Earth. And thanks so much. I shared that video that you made a few years back. Might have been 3 years, 2 or 3 years. I forgot exactly when, but fantastic work. Oh, you're welcome, Flat Earth Banjo, USA, Japan, and Brazil. You're very welcome. Hopefully everything's okay in Japan. If you're still there currently, I'm sure you are, but you never know. People move around a bit.